Hello, this is Frida. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to part 2 on how to knit the Cucinelli cardigan. Okay, on part 1, I did show you how to knit the stitch. Now what I did is I measured, and I do have a zipper here, which I purchased. I can't remember where I bought it. So this is the zipper that I'm going to be knitting the height of the cardigan from the neck area to the hem all the way down. And this is going to be my guide. So it's going to be a zipper on the front of the cardigan. So I measured myself and I figured out how this is going to be working out. So I cast on total of 322 stitches. If you're watching my shorts, I'm showing you how I cast on. And here are the measurements. Here are how many stitches. I counted 100, 100, 100, and so on. So now I'm starting the stitch. After knitting the rib, after knitting one knit, one purl, okay, this is going to be the front of the cardigan, and the zipper is going to be right here. So after counting, I figured out 322. So by the diagram that I have showed you, that's how I figured out, and I think I timed that by 24. So I figured out 24. I need to make 24 of the design on the diagram that I shared with you. So now I'm just gonna continue knitting the stitch that I showed you, the diagram. So there's going to be total of 24 of them. And the edge I'm going to be knitting later, right here, picking up stitching and knitting this part and then putting the zipper. So I don't want it tight. It took me 2 days to figure out how many stitches I needed, and it took me 2 days to cast on. And it's been taking me several days just to knit the 16 rows. So if you count these, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, it should be 16. I counted like so many times. It took me several days to knit this because 322 is lots of stitches. Now I'm going to start the diagram. To start the diagram, I need to figure out, I believe it was 24 diagrams that I have to cast on. I have cast it on. So I'm just going to count. I believe it was 14. Yeah, 14 stitches. So I'm going to figure that out, and I will come back. And first, the row is very important. I don't want to miss any stitches. And then I will come back and I will show you how it looks like. I'm just following the tutorial number 1 on how to knit the cardigan, Cucinelli cardigan on part 1. Just going to follow that. That's all I'm going to do. I'm not going to be knitting any edges or anything. I'm just going to start right the stitch, which I already did. I slip this one, and I slip, knit, and I knit 1, yarn over, knit 3. And I was at the part where we did that, what you call it? Yeah, I would see what happens, because there's too many stitches. I keep on getting tangled. So be cautious when you're knitting if you're a plus size like me, because it happens a lot. See, even I was so careful, I got tangled. Can you see? So I need to fix that, because it's so annoying to knit all the way to the end and then try to fix it. Let me fix this, and I will come back to show you the first row, how I did it. Okay. Hello, this is Frida. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to the Cucinelli cardigan that I've been trying to start. Okay, I am going to post a video that I have already taken, and this is going to be another one. Okay, unfortunately, I cast on so many stitches, it was too big. Okay, I wrote a note here. So, the Cucinelli stitch, the pattern, the diagram that I showed you, and I will pin it on the comments section. For some reason, a lot of people can't see in the description, which I always do. I will pin it on the comments section, and this way you can see the graphic that I'm showing and the graphic itself, and I'm also sharing shorts. Okay, so what I did, it's a 14 stitches, the graphic. So I multiplied by 15 for my waist area. So I came with 210. I think I said 322 when I started this one. It's too long or too wide. So so there was like 22 times 14. That's how I did it. So this one is going to be, sorry about the mess. I have so many whips going on and projects. So please bear with the Cucinelli cardigan that I'm trying to focus on. So it's 15, not 22. So I would highly recommend for you to do a swatch. And I'm knitting with 2-ply. And this time I'm going to use the tubular cast on, which is, let me just show it to you here, which is I cast on half of the stitch. So I cast on 100, so it's 210, half is 105. So I cast on 105, and I'm going to be knitting 3 rows. So on this one, I'm just going to do the purl, and on the right one, I'm going to do the knit. And when I come to the purl, when I knit the purl, we're going to be picking up double stitches. So after casting on, I start knitting with this yarn that I'm going to be knitting the cardigan with. Okay. So I'm just going to knit a total of 3 rows. Yeah, I'll be right back. This is called the factory set of 1x1 elastic loops, or Italian style, or tubular, whichever you like to call. So I am going, there's 105 stitches here, and I knit 4 rows, 1, 2, 3, 4. So on the back, this is the front. On the back, I'm going to be knitting and making this 105 stitch to 210 approximately. We'll see. So the first stitch, I'm just going to purl. So again, it's 1 knit, 1 purl, rib. Okay, so I am going to pick up a stitch on the first. So when you hold your yarn like this, not this one, but this one. Actually, it's this one, I believe. So I'm going to pick, because we have to make a stitch. So I'm going to pick this stitch. It's a little bit finicky here. You can use a crochet hook if you want. Yeah, I might do that because it's a little bit tight, I notice. I try to knit as loose as I can. So just like this. So I'm going to grab that and then pull it here and put it on this needle. So I did the purl. For this one, I'm just going to do the knit. Let me just, need more yarn. I don't know why that came up there. So this one, I'm going to knit. And the next stitch I am going to purl. And then the next stitch I am going to knit. Right here, you can see it, it's right there. Yeah, it's way easier to grab it from with the hook. If you don't know how to crochet, I would highly recommend you to get one of these crochet hooks because they're very helpful. And then I am going to knit this stitch. And I will continue making and knitting, making and knitting like this until I finish the entire stitches. And I will come back to show you how to get rid of this resting yarn that I have. See how it looks? I'm always open for new. Well, for me, this is new. I think I did it a couple of times. I can't remember. You know, you forget when you don't do it often. Because this technique is a little bit, there's so many steps. Just don't want to you become lazy. Here we go. This is going to take me time. Even this took me 4 minutes just to show you. So think about it. And how many stitches did I make, right? Okay, so I will continue. And I will come back. This video is just my journey. See? You can even start ripping this. Why not? Let's do that. So what you do is you find, see, there's a short one. This short one I need to pull. Now I can still use the yarn. Oh, that's the long one. Here we go. It's gonna be, oh, I got the long one. Oh well. Here's the short one. Okay, this is gonna take me a while to figure out. Okay. Looks nice. It looks like the factory man-made, well, not man-made, machine-made. See when you hold it like this. Okay, let me just, this is going to take me time. I will come back and we'll go from there. Okay, so I finished. Now I'm knitting the next row, which is one knit, one purl. Here I wanted to count, so I have 10 stitches here. It's a little bit tight because we had picked up stitches, right? So we started with 105. Now we should have 210. I'm assuming. So I'm just gonna one knit, one purl. And while I was knitting, I thought, let me just get rid of this yarn that I used to begin, because it's getting tangled here. It's annoying me. So I am planning to knit a total of 16 rows. So I'm going to count from here. So as you can see, this is the second row. And I will continue knitting a total of 16. This is the one that I knit 16 rows. And I think it's pretty good for 16 rows. Yeah, I think this technique is way better than this. I already have this in my YouTube channel. I did that tutorial. Can't remember if I did this one. If not, here it is. I shared it with you. I might do a short, and I will add them. I've been adding shorts every day, so you can follow along. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe so you won't miss those shorts. Okay, I'm going to just continue knitting, and what I'm going to do is, while knitting, I wanted to just frog this out of here. It's going to take me a while because I didn't cut the yarn. I thought maybe I'll use it. Yeah, so this is all I'm doing, nothing fancy. And then with this, what I do is I just pull it from here. That's what I did on these ones. I just pull it like this. See, it's easy. So it just goes through. Just need to continue. See how easy it is? Just like this. You can cut it. It would be way faster. But I want to use this yarn again. I don't know what I'm going to make. Planning to make sweaters, but end up making other stuff in between. Hats, scarves. I see a stitch. I start knitting it. I'm all over the place. I need to focus on this sweater though. And there are others that have been in my must-do list, so stay tuned for those. I still have to make a doily. I think it's been 2 years. One lady asked for a tutorial. Yeah, just I need to have that inspiration to sit down and work on it, or else if I don't have the inspiration, I can't. Yeah, so this is all I'm doing, see? And then these are all stitches. Can you see? What you can do is you can start with the same yarn, and then you can pick these stitches up, and then you can knit. Mobius scarf. Yeah, I think that was one of the takes. I never did that tutorial. Yeah, I think it's been over 20 years. Yeah, here it is, see? So I will let you go. I'll pause it and I'll come back. And I'll see you after 16 rows. And I will show you how it looks like. And I will show you how we start to stitch. The graphic, the diagram that I shared on part 1. And it's not a hard stitch at all. I was at Marshall's here in Edmonton. I went to have a blood test done, and I usually don't go to that place usually. It's on my opposite side, but it's on my way. Like I drive through it, just drive right on the same road. For some reason, they moved, and I'm having a hard time going to that place. Anyways, I went there. I was out of shampoo. I like their brand name shampoos that they sell, like especially when they have the red tag. Anyways, I saw this beautiful sweater. It was only extra large. The yarn, I don't know. They washed it, I guess, after it was done. I will put a picture right here for you to see. I just fell in love with it. The pattern is so easy. And I searched, and I think the biggest size they make is at 2 extra large. In Marshall's, they had, I think, five of the same sweater in extra large. But there were no 2 extra large nor 3 extra large. I did lose weight, so I did put it on, but it wouldn't go through my shoulders. So I believe the way they knit it, it's smaller, like a petite plus size, let's say it that way. Sometimes they do that. So I need at least a 3 extra large. I thought I can sit down and knit this, but how am I going to give that effect? It looks so nice, and it was 100% cotton. So automatically I went to Google and I saw that they're selling it in Coquitlam for $25, $30, I'm sorry. The ones that I saw at Marshall's were 15 Canadian. They had the red mark, the red tag. So they didn't have anything bigger than 2 extra large. I was about to order. It's not worth it my time. I can't even buy that yarn. 100% cotton, that soft, that nice. Felt so good. But the thing is, they don't have plus sizes, like, you know what I mean? I feel like the plus sizes were petite sizes, not built for me. So I went to Temu automatically, and I checked these beautiful sweaters, and I will put a picture of the Cucinelli. I'm having a hard time pronouncing that name with the C. Cucinelli. Anyways, it had the same in a vest. I said, oh my goodness. But they didn't have a plus size. And it was 100% cotton, I believe. Yeah. The cotton yarn is expensive, especially the Prima cottons. So I have so much cotton here. I thought, why don't I knit one? But first I need to finish this cardigan and then go from there. So with that stitch, you can make anything. Vest. It was a vest. So I will put pictures here. And then what I mean here is after this clip, when I pause it, there's a space between. That's how I add pictures. So I will add that picture, even if I can have a way to put it on a mannequin. I found that app. It helps me a lot. But unfortunately, I only have 3 per day, or else I have to pay, and I'm not up to paying $100 a month. It's too much. I thought, was it a year? I can't remember. Okay, this is all you do, one at a time. It was nice chatting with you. Like I said, you can pick these. And then what you can do is you can knit something down. Yeah, so what you do is you just pull this. See how easy it comes? If I come all the way to the end, I will be done. And this is how it looks like. Well, this hasn't knit yet. So after I see the tubular, perfect, isn't it? Yeah. I do have a picture of the owner that custom commissioned me to knit this. I ended up making, I don't know, over 10 hats. I even sold a couple. So I even have a video. She's sending me an Uber to pick it up because the roads were terrible. Yeah. If you're new to Canada, you will have trouble driving. But I was born here, so for me, we just changed the tire, and even if it goes minus 40, we're out there. Yeah, we're used to it, so that's another thing.